Hey Fantastic Fam, welcome to our community where we combine the woo and the work. We are two professional women who believe we can have it all and constantly upgrade ourselves to meet our visions. I'm Kalyani and I've chosen the off-roading path to personal development, being an entrepreneur with the journey of motherhood. I'm an economics postgraduate and I love working with all things mind and money. I've founded and sold one business and I'm now building this business that feels like fun and freedom for life.
Hi, I'm Rupali. I'm a numbers nerd turned Reiki master and many other things. I found a passion for all things wellness. I've worked in banking and finance for 15 years and I love combining that knowledge with all things energetics to create impact in a fun, easy way for others. Join us as we share the behind the scenes of us creating wealth, freedom and magic.
Why am I talking so much about fitness and how does it relate to anything to do with money? How does doing fitness, being consistent with fitness, make me a better investor, a better trader, a better money manager, and overall a better human? This is the question that may be popping up for you. It was popping up for me previously before I started sharing about it on my business page as to what am I trying to share here, and it was super clear. I think that we isolate these different kind of verticals that we've made in our lives too much. Everything connects seamlessly and everything affects everything else also seamlessly. Meaning, if you ever remember being, let's say, happy about where you are in a relationship, does that not affect how you show up at work? Does that not affect how you show up with how you want to spend? You might be buying more gifts for this person. You might be a little more generous around giving to the needy. One change leads to a domino effect on everything else. Conversely, if you were unhappy about a relationship, if you were going through a hard time, or if you had faced a loss in your family, etc., that would lead to a lot of constriction, a lot of restrictive sort of lack behavior, where you may not connect to other people's losses, you may not feel very aware, very present in the moment at work. You may not want to help people out because you're so engrossed by where you are. And again, one change in your energy leads to a change in every facet of your life. Similarly, when I'm talking about fitness, and that encompasses all aspects of health for me, which mean physical fitness, the food that you eat, the way you nourish your body, as well as mental fitness in terms of mental stimulus, growing your mental capacity with reading as well as meditation. All of this kind of goes into fitness, health and fitness for me. When you're consistent with all of this, let's say, that practices a muscle of discipline, that practices a muscle of showing up no matter what, which is so important for every area of your life. Some people like to say how you do something is how you do everything. Maybe that's something that sticks with you or makes it easy for you to understand. Or you can go back to similar examples in your life. When you start doing one thing well, it has a knock-off effect on everything else in your life. So being fit, having that discipline is the most important and most valuable thing that I've done in the past and I'm doing as of now for my trading, for my business, for my family, definitely for myself, for my money. And I take it as definitely a money making thing, because when I'm fit, when I'm looked after, is when ideas open up, is when my body can do more, my mind can do more, and that's what I'm here for. So for anyone who's treating all of this in a silo and waiting for one kind of curve to finish in one area of their life to start with the next transformation, please remember it's all connected. When you start taking steps towards one thing, you're taking steps towards everything. Whether it's in the positive direction or in the negative direction is up to you. which gives you the power to start taking one small positive step, one small baby step in the right direction in any area of your life, and trust, believe, and start seeing the change that it brings about in every area of your life. I'll speak to you in the next episode. We would really appreciate your feedback as reviews on the podcast app you tune in from. Support us also by sharing this podcast with 3 of your besties who would benefit from being fantastic.